4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
He pushed the reigning champion to the limit in the 2017 Fight of the Year. Here comes Jamal Ben Zadie.
6'9", 274 pounds. He's the biggest active fighter on the Glory roster, and his nickname is so appropriate, Joe, the Goliath.
And even seeing him at the weigh-in, he looked even trimmer than we actually seen him before, so you know he's in good shape. And he came into the interview with a lot of smiles and a lot of positivity. He is a cancer survivor, and he's got good news from the doctor, so he's bringing in a lot of positivity into this fight.
Just had his blood work done. He's as healthy as he's ever been. He has an optimistic outlook on life, and you'll see when he takes his shirt off, he's in the best physical condition he's ever been in.
He's coming off a win at Glory 56 in Denver, continuing his steady march into title contention. Here is D'Angelo Marshall.
You know, normally D'Angelo Marshall's the biggest guy in the fight, but tonight, not even close. 4 inches shorter, he'll be outweighed by about 30 pounds. How will that affect what he does?
Well, he feels he's got that speed advantage, so he's gonna try to, hit and move and try to avoid the big power shots of Sadiq, but he is coming off of a win over another big size fighter in Antonio Tavares, so that gave him confidence fighting a bigger guy, but he does need to respect that power, so let's see how he approaches this fight.
Nicknamed Pretty Boy, he's got a nice smile when he wants to use it. And he's got a big, powerful punch. Half of his victories in Glory have ended in knockout, and he thinks he can do it again tonight against the biggest foe he ever has or probably ever will face. Here's our tale of the tape. Ben Sadiq, 6'9", 273.8. Marshall, 6'5", 249.3. But Marshall with a 5-inch reach advantage.
Professional experience and bigger fights goes to Jamal Ben Sadiq. And again, that KO power that we see from Jamal Ben Sadiq, but you gotta look at D'Angelo Marshall, can put you out with any of his strikes as well. Here's a look at my keys to glory, and D'Angelo Marshall needs to control the range. He's got to move in or stay out, not in the middle where Jamal Ben Sadiq looked for him to control the ring and to look to land his power. And even more kicks this time, as he promised.
Ladies and gentlemen, this battle of the heavyweight scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Fighting out of the black corner. His Glory debut came nearly 6 years ago at Glory 2 Brussels. His professional record, 31 wins with 7 losses, 1 no contest, and 25 career knockouts. He stands 6 feet 9 inches tall, 2.05 meters, and he weighed in at 273.8 pounds, 124.2 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Morocco, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jamal the Goliath Ben Zadie. His opponent fighting out of the white corner, a contender tournament champion and knockout of the night, and Den Bosch at Glory 41. His record stands at 18 wins with 3 losses, 10 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, 1.95 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at 249.3 pounds, 113.1 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Curacao, ladies and gentlemen, introducing D'Angelo Big Papa Marshall. The third man inside the Glory ropes, your referee is Paul Nichols.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch the gloves if you like. Judge.
There's Bhadur Hari, another Moroccan heavyweight. And look at Goliath, he's ready to go, Joe. Right in the middle of the ring, they're both gonna taste it. Here we go, this could be over in a few seconds. Ring the bell, let's go.
Fight. Let the animals out.
Need I tell you, the Goliath in the black gloves, D'Angelo Marshall, who got a pretty big ovation in the white.
Yeah, ready, you can try, you see.
Oh, that's a knockdown. The Goliath with a quick knockdown. Marshall looking around, I think he's okay.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, Marshall's trying to stay
7,
close to Sadiq
8.
to shut his power down. But he ate some punches coming in.
He ate another one. Look at the Goliath. Bombs away. And another knockdown. One more and it's over.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gloves up. Fight!
Here comes Goliath again. He promised us this would be his best performance ever after a lackluster fight against Jafar Wilness.
And D'Angelo Marshall needs to stay patient, not just open up like this.
And that's it. That's it. It is over. Jamal bin Sadiq.
That positivity from his results definitely showed. He came in, he looked hungry, and he came right after D'Angelo with those punches.
My word, Joe. The beast has awoken inside this man again.
Yeah, absolutely. We see a new spark and a new fire in Jamal bin Sadiq.
And those of you who have battled cancer or know someone that is fighting that disease, you probably know the relief that Jamal felt this week. We saw him, he was so relaxed. He said, listen, I'm basically cancer-free right now. I've never felt this good. I'm so excited to be living my life. This opportunity, I will not let it pass me by.
Yeah, let's take a look at how all of this action started. It was D'Angelo Marshall really trying to close the distance, which is a good strategy, but you got to be smart about it. Here it comes as he's trying to walk in. Jamal bin Sadiq throws his straight punches, and D'Angelo Marshall's just opening up a little too much versus those straight punches. And that was the first knockdown. And Sadiq just looked good. He just got in there, got aggressive, but D'Angelo Marshall, instead of trying to move, he wanted to really go out there and show that he can put the big Sadiq out. But here's the third knockdown, coming from a right hand. Set up, and you see D'Angelo backing up. You see that big wide punches, and that was the mistake that D'Angelo made. Looping his punches too wide, where Jamal bin Sadiq decided to stay with his straight punches and got the TKO win.
After back-to-back losses to Rico Verhoeven and Jafar Wilness, Jamal bin Sadiq bounces back in the biggest way possible. 3 knockdowns in round 1. We'll hear from the Goliath. Who does he want next? Perhaps one of the men sitting ringside. Don't go anywhere. We'll return after this.
I'm here with Gudo Innocence, heavyweight title contender, taking on Rico Verhoeven. How does that sound to you, and how do you feel?
Hey, this is like a dream for me, man. You know, I was always dreaming to fight here in Amsterdam, and now I came here to fight in a big stadium full of people and for the world title, so it means a lot for me.
When did that dream of becoming a kickboxing world champion come?
Since I was a young kid, I was dreaming to be the best fighter in the world, and when I started to train and fight, I was like always looking for the top, you know, looking to be the best, and I was always fighting the best organizations of the martial arts, and here I am, man.
So you're fighting in the Amsterdam arena against 15,000 Dutch fans, and again, Dutch judges. Do you feel you have to knock Rico out to get the decision?
Yeah, I feel I need to go hard all the 5 rounds. I need to dominate this fight because it's on his hometown, but I think the pressure is on him. I think I am different than this guy than he had fought. I think he never have fought against somebody like me, and I will show it Saturday night.
And we are back, and we just got to witness Jamal bin Sadiq back on his winning ways. He looked really good. We saw Marshall really trying to close distance, but those straight punches of Jamal Ben Saddik were on point, and he looked really impressive tonight. Very impressive win for Jamal Ben Saddik, and I know he's really motivated to keep climbing his rankings, and even in our pre-fight interview, he says he knows who he wants to fight next, and I bet you we'll find out when Todd talks to him later, but let's first make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an end by way of the Glory Maximum Knockdown Rule with an official time of 57 seconds of that very first round and ends by technical knockout. For your winner, Jamal Ben Saddik.
Jamal, congratulations on an outstanding win, outstanding performance. You were chomping at the bit to get at him right at the beginning of the fight. How would you rate this performance? Maybe the best of your career?
Not the best in my career, but I was so hungry. I come from 2 losses. I disappointed my fans, and this was the right moment to make it all good in the Johan Cruyff Arena. So I'm very happy that I with this win.
Let's look at the knockdowns. We're going to show them up on the screen. Take us through it. You got 3 in the first round. That's a TKO. Here's number 1.
Yeah, like I knocked them always out like this. So this was the first, but I know from this moment I have him. So then just wait, don't rush, and take my time to knock him out again.
3 knockdowns in 1 round, that requires a stoppage. And Jamal, I know you're an inspiration to a lot of people. You're a cancer survivor. I know you got some really good news recently. What does it mean to you to be happy, healthy, and winning again?
Last week I got the best result in 6 years. So I was very happy with the results, and I had so much hungry for this fight to make my fans proud again. And I hope I did. And quitting is not an option for me. I love kickboxing. I can't stop with it, and I want to say thank you to all my fans around the world. Thank you.
And finally, Jamal, we all want to know who you want to fight next. I know there's another Moroccan heavyweight sitting ringside here named Baptiste Hari. You got anything to say to him?
Look, of course, I want a rematch against. Okay, listen. The one who calls himself the bad boy, please enter the ring and let's give the fans what they want. I am waiting, enter the ring.
Baptiste, what did you think about Big Ben's performance tonight?
Yeah, it was funny. You know, the guys he fought, with all due respect, but these are amateurs, you know. And come on, they do their best, but they're not the best. So I'm surprised by what he said. You know, he's a fellow Moroccan. It's not my choice to fight him, but if he wants, you know, I'm ready. So let's go.
Do you want to see it, ladies and gentlemen? Jamal Ben Saddik and Baptiste Hari.
Yeah, you got to think Jamal Ben Saddik really calling out Baptiste Hari, both Moroccan fighters, but in the interviews, Jamal Ben Saddik says he feels like he's been disrespected from Baptiste and the Moroccan community, and that's really why he wants to take on Baptiste Hari. But regardless, he looked great against D'Angelo Marshall, and to get a finish like that, and to know that his health is on point, you got to think he's only going to get better from here.